Good morning, Miners. This is Gracia Sanchez for the Prospector News Weekly. Today's date is October 27, 2017. Friday Netflix series continues with Annabelle. The horror movie will be showcased at 6 p.m. this afternoon at the Union Cinema. Remember, you can purchase a $5 movie combo, which includes a hot dog, popcorn, and a drink. Next event is hosted by the English department at UTEP, with the 2017 International Conference on Romanticism. The conference, which already began yesterday, will feature a roundtable discussion on border security and the humanities, an NEH curriculum initiative. The discussion, sponsored by the Center for Inter-American and Border Studies, will be held from 2 to 3:30 p.m. today at the Union East building. And as Halloween is approaching, the UTEP Student Alumni Association has prepared the 11th annual Haunted Campus Tours.
We're going to have small groups of individuals, about 10 individuals, go and tour certain buildings on campus that have alternative haunted pasts, if you will. There's been many reportings of sights or sounds or strange occurrences happening in these buildings. UTEP's history is very elaborate.
The tours will depart from the Peter and Margaret D. Weather Center, and tickets for the tours are $8 in advance and $10 at the door. Remember, discounts are available for students, military, and alumni. Also, in light of the ghost season, the Student Engagement and Leadership Center is hosting its annual Halloween Costume Contest at noon on Tuesday, October 31st at the Union Plaza stage. You can call 915-747-5670 for more information. Up next is Gloria Heredia with more events.
The Addams Family continues to bring joy to the UTEP community, such so that the play extended its performances until next week. The family show will continue up to November the 5th at the UTEP Dinner Theater, which is located on the second floor of the Union West building. To view the complete schedule, you can check the UTEP Dinner Theater's website. And also, the Studio Theater is hosting Bloody Shakespeare, the play that will take you into the darkness of Shakespeare's mind with a part haunted and part classic theater play. Tickets for Bloody Shakespeare are $9 for UTEP students and children, $12 for non-UTEP students, faculty, staff, alumni, senior military, and groups of plus 10 people. The play will extend its dates from November the 2nd to November the 8th at 9 p.m. at the Studio Theater. And lastly, the Centennial Museum will host the Dia de Muertos celebration in honor of the Mexican festivity with the creation of an altar at the museum's courtyard.
We'll have a community altar, which is a little different for us, that everybody can come over. UTEP campus, all of El Paso, but especially UTEP students is what it's aimed at actually. Come over and make a nicho or a milagro or some sort of remembrance. They can create their own to put on the community altar to remember a loved one.
The altar is intended for the UTEP community to honor the loved ones who have passed, and it will be placed from November the 1st to November the 3rd inside the museum's courtyard. Up next, we have Mike Flores with sports.
The UTEP men's basketball team will host their exhibition opener against Sul Ross State at 1 p.m. tomorrow at the Don Haskins Center. A quick start to the season is crucial for the Miners after they went 2-13 to start the season last year and needed to depend on a miraculous run to make the Conference USA tournament. The Miners will be dealing with the departure of their 7-footer Calvin Jones, who was supposed to be a huge part in this year's rotation. This and UTEP's exhibition game versus Western New Mexico at 7 p.m. on November 3rd is in preparation for the season opener on November 10th against Louisiana College. And coming off their bye week, 0-7 UTEP will welcome in their rival UTSA at 6 p.m. tomorrow at the Sun Bowl. Last season, the Miners and the Roadrunners competed in Conference USA's only 5 overtime game ever, with UTEP coming out on top 52-49. But this season, UTSA holds the conference's best defense, allowing the least amount of yards per game and only allowing 18 points per game. UTEP and their struggling offense is only putting up 12 points per game. And UTEP's all-time leading rusher, Aaron Jones, is expected to be in attendance, and 1,000 lucky fans will receive a bobblehead of Aaron Jones. Lastly, the Miners' first exhibition game under Baker will be against Sul Ross State at 1 p.m. at the Don Haskins Center. UTEP's main question going into the year is who will fill the shoes of Sparkle Taylor. She led the Miners in scoring with 18.4 points per game last year, led the team in steals, and was UTEP's second leading rebounder last year. The Miners will look to answer that question starting Sunday. For more sports updates, follow us on Twitter at UTEP_Prospector.